everybody, and welcome to episode 31 of the Tottenham Way with Tottenham Hotspur. Today we face the trip to Carrow Road to take on newly promoted Norwich City. We have only got a couple of results to run through since we've last been together, so let's do that, as well as rounding up the rest of the transfer window, and we'll take a look at who's come in where this summer. So starting with the last few days of the transfer window, and not much happened from our perspective. Nico Williams left for Besiktas, George Feeney left to go to Burnley, and Will Lancashire went out on loan to Stoke City. No one came in the end, so we have done well this summer. I think we've had a good summer in terms of what we've recruited, and yeah, but it's nothing compared to what other people have spent on players, as we'll see in a sec. Although we are third and fourth for players that have come in this summer. So Vinicius Jr. has gone to Liverpool for a staggering fee of £240 million plus 30, £270 million. Rodrigo has gone to Manchester City for 146, which pales into comparison, but Real Madrid have lost two big players. There's us with Rodgers and Branthwaite. Schlotterbeck has joined Dortmund, then Rasmus Højlund, then Conor Gallagher. So yeah, we have been quite busy. Ekitike has gone to Real Madrid. Anybody else come in to the league? And there's a few that have come into the league. Guendouzi, who we mentioned last episode, scored a goal against us. And then a few transfers between clubs. Ethan Ampadu back in the Premier League with Brighton. Brendan Johnson, as we know. Jared Bowen, as we know. So yeah, quite a few players in. Spent quite a lot of money between the lot of us. But yeah, those are the big ones at the top at least. Crikey. So they've spent between them, Manchester City and Liverpool, spent more than we spent on 8 players between 2 players. Yeah, that's crazy, crazy money. But following the demolition job against Newcastle last time around, we didn't get the job done away from home again, as Evan Ferguson put Brighton in front. Morgan Rogers equalised. Lucas Bergvall put us in front before Mitten equalised. And then last time around, a much changed Tottenham lineup. Took 70 odd minutes to get past Salford City, but James Maddison scored from the penalty spot. Strand Larsen grabbed the second one. It was a complete annihilation, really, of Salford. It was just a case of when rather than if we went through. Only to be drawn at home to Liverpool in round 4 of the Carabao Cup, which is not great news for us. But our Champions League opposition has been given out to us. So we take on Monaco first of all, at home. Then we're at home to Fenerbahce, at home to Bodo Glimt, away to Olympiacos, away to Dynamo Zagreb, at home to Atletico Madrid, away to PSV Eindhoven, and we finish the league phase away at Barcelona. But that is all to come as we talk about the here and now. So we're 7th in the Premier League at the moment after 4 games for us. 2 wins and 2 draws. 2 home wins, 2 away draws. Hopefully that will change today. Manchester City are top by 3 points, but they have played early and only drawn with Everton. So there is a chance for Liverpool to close the gap and on goal difference overtake them should they manage to win this afternoon. Arsenal are level on points with them. Manchester United, Newcastle and Chelsea all on 9 with Everton and us on 8. Down at the bottom, 5 without a win. Brighton, Sunderland, West Ham, Ipswich and Brentford. So Norwich have a win under their belts already. Up in 13th place. A reasonable start on their return. Let's make it uncomfortable, hopefully, this afternoon. As here are the 2 starting lineups for Eddie Howe's Norwich City. As they start with Kiviar in goal. Janlu, Ferrezi, Cordoba, Manov, Wright, Sano, Sawatsu, Jurek, Mozoisfoy with Josh Sargent. I didn't think he'd be the easiest one to say leading the line. As Termin starts in goal for us. Porro, Romero, Branthwaite, Udogi, Sarr, Bergvall, Maddison, Kudus, Rodgers, with Dominic Solanke leading the line for us. And let's see how we get on at Carrow Road today. One of the old grounds that you love to see. Nice to see them back in the Premier League. Eddie Howe only took over in August from Philippe Clement. So, yeah, he went to Rennes. So I wonder if that's a decision he'll regret come the end of the season. But they do have a win on the board so far. Hopefully they will not grab their second win of the season in the rain in Suffolk. I've gone for it. It's either Norfolk or Suffolk. I don't know. It's East Anglia. Please don't hurt me. Anyway, let's see how we get on today. The away end on that far side. Obviously, we won 5-0 on the day, I think. The end of Antonio Conte's first season before it all went pink-tom. And let's see if we can get the similar result this afternoon. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? Although we haven't got Harry Kane, we haven't got Human Son. They've got an injured player already. So things are on the up as Arsenal have taken an early lead against Fulham. Boo. Boo the Arsenal. Boo. It's absolutely throwing it down. As Bergvall has got the ball in towards Kudus. Will he find a ball into the penalty area? He might well do. He dances through again, but this time it's blocked behind. Ball into the penalty area. Can we win the header? No. Will anyone try and pick up the loose ball? No. But there are a couple back who will hopefully try and pick up the ball as he gets beyond Dogi. And he plays it in to Jalou. Now, apologies if I get any of these wrong. I'm bound to. Ball into the penalty area. Sargent with a free header. Why didn't you come and claim it? I have no idea. But Norwich lead and we're behind away from home again. Got to sort out this travel sickness immediately. But yeah, this is, well, it's desperate, isn't it? I mean, who's with him? Christian Romero doesn't jump. He's centre half that's going to attack the ball when it comes into the penalty area. As Wright has got the corner for Norwich. We are in a bit of trouble here at the moment. Quarter of an hour in. Ball into the penalty area. Sargent rises again and he scores again. What is going on? Oh, told you we'd be a different team on the road. But the fans are wishing they might have stayed at home. I'm wishing I stayed at home too, even though I'm already here. And it's 2-0. Turbin not covering himself in glory in that one. Norwich are 2-0 up inside 20 minutes. Get the taste of our own medicine, aren't we? I shouldn't have been so vocal against Newcastle. I realised watching it back, I was quite mean. But never mind. Solanke looking for a ball through. Can't find a teammate. Norwich on the counter. Looking for a ball in behind. Pedro Porro, you've got to try and deal with it, son. It might be 3. It's cleared by Destiny. And I tell you what, we've got a bit of respite there. Thank you very much. Is it going to be the similar scenario to the FA Cup final? Where we were 2-0 down and we left it far too late to get back in the game. Hopefully not. But the ball goes into the middle. Someone's got to pick it up. James Maddison is the man that picks it up and comes the other way. Plays it on to Morgan Rogers, who has got the pace to get away and will start to come down the field. Swings it into the penalty area. It's too far out to have a header. You might as well have just played that low and see what happened. As the ball is with Mohamed Kudus. On to Papsar. In towards Bergvall. On to Porro. On to Kudus again. Plays it into Bergvall. Back to Kudus. Needs a bit of help out there. But Lucas Bergvall makes a run for him, which is good. Can he find a ball into the centre? He can find Solanke. It doesn't end up in the net, though. Norwich get away with it. Racing through the first half as well, which is never a good sign. Long throw for Norwich maybe coming up. Those Tottenham fans' arms folded behind that goal. I'm not surprised. Ball into the penalty area. Can we do anything with it? Josh Wright on the edge of the box. Turbin finally puts his hands on a ball. Oh, well, if it's going to be a comeback, it looks like it's going to be a second half comeback. Unless we can grab one before half time. That would be nice. It's a poor throw-in. I tell you what, we are struggling on the road. As the ball goes into Kudus. Can he find a teammate? Will he get a shot away? He does. It's deflected in. It's an own goal. I mean, it gets us back in the game. It's a scrappy goal. But It is 2-1 before half-time, and that might be crucial. Because Norwich City, if they'd have held on till the break, I might have been drastic with changes. Now, probably not so much. As we reach half-time at 2-1 down. Will that goal right on half-time be of a benefit? Although apparently it's still 2-0, but it's definitely not. Right, are we going to do anything tactically at half-time? I mean, there's a number of things we can do, but we are going to do that at half-time and ask Lucas Bergvall to be the man that kicks on. Did we make a change in the wide position at half-time? No, I'm going to leave that as it is. But we are going to have a strongly worded letter to them. Just disappointed in you. And I am, really. Because, yeah, 2 sloppy goals to concede. You're not going to help yourselves as you do that, to be brutally honest. But the 11 that got us into this mess can get us out of it, hopefully. Just needs an early goal at the start of the second half and we can win this from here. Definitely. But Norwich have a throw in the early going of the second half. It is a ball that has gone back towards Jolan, in towards Sano, but Papsar with the challenge. I mean, there's no penalty. Oof. You always worry when those little niggly challenges happen. As we've moved on to positive, that the referee's just going to go, no, that's a foul, give a penalty. As the ball is with Bergvall. Finds Papsar. On towards Romero. In towards James Maddison, looking through for Dominic Solanke. What a ball that is! He should finish it. Solanke doesn't. The Sargent comes down the field. Cuts inside. Will he get a shot away? Well, it's deflected as well. Ooh, blimey, that was close. Mohamed Kudus looks like he's going to be the man to depart the scene. On a 6.3 at the moment. Ball into the penalty area. Can we win the header? I mean, we've not attacked anything that have come into the box today, have we? It's almost like we've forgotten. Right, 10 minutes into the second half. I've seen enough from Mohamed Kudus today. So we're going to bring on Slory in his place. And we're going to take off Destiny as well. And we're going to bring on Bard. So we desperately try and dig ourselves out of this hole that we have put ourselves into. Morgan Rogers finds Lucas Bergvall. Looking for a runner off the ball. Nothing coming, but Papsar picks it up. Lucas Bergvall will start us again. Into Maddison. Through to Solanke. In towards Papsar. Around the corner for Pedro Porro. On towards Mohamed Kudus, but he is not at the races there. Goodness me. As Jolan picks the ball up and Papsar is working hard. I will say that. Definitely putting himself around. Lucas Bergvall might well pick this up. Foul is given. And a yellow card for Norwich City coming from Darren England. No, just a warning. I mean, he's through on goal. Can he find the back of the net? No, he can't. It's a good save for the goalkeeper. It's close. But no cigar at this point. We have the chance from the corner. We haven't been attacking it when it's been in our penalty area. Will we attack it when it's in the opposition penalty area? No, not this time. Maddison will pick it up. Still got half an hour. We can still turn this right around. But we need a goal. PDQ. As Lucas Bergvall with a shot puts it over the bar. The ball goes wide. The press is not there. I don't know why. But Josh Sargent leaves Christian Romero for dead. Papsar does the sensible thing. So I think about the next changes. Because we haven't really had a shot in the second half so far. Bard with the ball, hoping to change that. Will he find a teammate? No, we'll just give it away. It's been sloppy all afternoon. Every single one of them have been sloppy. Branthwaite is going to let Sargent go past. Or at least let him advance down the field. It's an ambitious effort. Right, we are going to make another change. Or another couple of changes at this point. I'm going to bring on Rasmus Højlund at this point. So, Papsar on a booking is normally the man to select from this point of view, isn't it? So he's on a booking. Although he was doing pretty well. You're on a booking. And I don't really want to risk that. And we're going to take off Morgan Rogers as well. And we're going to bring on Cherky in towards Christian Romero. Branthwaite again. Looking forward for Bard. On towards Cherky. Can he find a teammate? He's dancing in towards the centre, looking for Lucas Bergvall. Plays it crossfield for Pedro Porro. Norwich back in a static shape, and that is a poor pass from Pedro Porro. Slory is following him all the way back. I mean, somebody should have picked that up. Goodness me. Sargent drives it through. I mean, you could drive a bus through there. Turbin with the save. Encourage? I mean, I don't really know what to do in terms of talking to them. I mean, look at that. Static again. Another player not on the move. Cherky this time. Making mental notes of all these people. Hoyland. Can Rasmus Hoyland be the man that digs us out of the hole? Slory tries to play the 1-2. It's a poor pass again. I've lost count now of the amount of poor passes we've had today. Right. We are slowly starting to run out of time again. Ball towards the back stick. I mean, you've got to try and attack the ball. Try and pick up the loose ball. Try and do anything. Just back it off of them. Just allowing Norwich City to play through the lines. Say it's completely different to what I see when we're at home. And I don't know why. Offside flag goes up. And desperate times call for desperate measures, right? So it's Pedro Porro that's going to come off at this point. And we're going to send on Xavi. He's not going to play right back. Don't panic. He's going to play as a 10. And then we're going to go to a back 3. It's Ozzy Ardiles style of football. And I'm not against it if we get a result. And I'll take a point at this point. I mean, we've got high pace. I mean, there's 4 of them on the edge of the box there, waiting to pounce. But none of you are near the 2 that were open. Make sense of it, if you will. There is the ball forward. Lucas Bergvall, I mean, you should have tried to pick that up. Josh Sargent is in behind. He's offside for 3-1. I mean, has he gone early? It's a good finish. And this could be the game, folks. And it's been disallowed. Phew. Don't dwell on the ball for quite so long. I mean, you shouldn't be anyway. You're 2-1 down. We should be busting a gut to get forward and trying to find an equaliser. Not dicking about with it. Well, we have been. Bard coming forward. Plays it on to Maddison. Round the corner for Xavi, who tries to find Slory, but it is another poor ball in behind. It's another crap pass. In the day of crap passes. And it looks like it's going to be. Slory with the ball. Hopefully this will be the change. Bit of space to run into. Got plenty of bodies with him. Give it too early to Rasmus Hoyland. Give it back to him. There you go. Ball back to Rasmus Hoyland. It's got to go across the front of goal. It had to go first time. It opened up. Rasmus Hoyland round the corner and in from Lucas Bergvall. Thank God for that. 12 minutes to play. We've levelled the game. Now we've got to try and think about winning the damn thing. Otherwise, it's going to be another draw on the road at the start of this season. I thought he cocked it up, old Rasmus. But he finds Lucas Bergvall, who makes no mistake. 2-2. Looking for Cherky. I mean, didn't want it by the looks of it, but he got it anyway. Ball into the penalty area. No. Headed away. Maddison will pick it up. Recycle the ball quickly. As the ball goes into Romero. Norwich starting to get penned in. But they would have expected that to happen, I think. As the ball goes wide to Cherky again. Ball into the penalty area. Too close to the keeper, though. Out of the wide positions. Christian Romero with a good challenge inside his penalty area. Don't say that very often. Slory with the ball. Looking for Rasmus Hoyland on his bike. Dominic Solanke lurking inside the penalty area. Needs a bit of support. Rasmus Hoyland coming round. Tries to play it low. In towards Dominic Solanke. And that puts us in front. Phew. At 2-0 down, I was worried. I will be brutally honest with you. But I knew we had the quality. I knew we could turn it around if we put our foot down. We've had to chuck on near enough every attacking player we had on the bench. But we have turned the game around. Solanke scores. Tottenham lead. And now we've got to somehow try and undo all of this. Bear with. So then we'll stick the 2 centre halves back together. James Maddison's not going to go and play right back. I think we might do that instead. Put Xavi back there. Yeah. It's kind of what I was thinking we were going to do. 3-4-1-2. If we are good about it. And Rasmus Højlund on the turn. Fine, Shabby. Save. Just have a shot yourself, Rasmus. I appreciate you trying to set up other players. You set up 2 goals this afternoon from the bench. But those Tottenham fans will be much happier now, I think. Hopefully. They'll probably be soaking wet. But at least they'll be happy. Sending it long down the field. All of a sudden, Norwich are starting to up the tempo of the game. We need to match that tempo. Bard with a superb tackle to get us on the counter. Me pointing down the line. Not sure why. Just saying to Bard, run probably. And down he goes. But it's a corner. And that's fine by me. What do we reckon? 3 minutes? We've had no... 6 minutes! I mean, I know we've made some substitutions. But I've hardly seen a trainer. The VAR check was over pretty quickly. Solanke's got the ball. Get another goal. Just to kind of rub it in. Cherky in behind. Can he score? No, he drags it wide. Wright has the free kick. Everybody's forward from a Norwich perspective, which means the counter-attack is on. Go. Run, Slory. 3 against 1 at the moment. I'm hoping that the young man will just potentially stay where he is, but he's played a nice ball back in towards Rasmus Højlund. On towards Cherky. Shoots from distance, just over the bar. But it eats up the clock. And then, yeah, just chips it back downfield. Are we going to win the header? No, we're not going to win the header. It's all a bit frantic towards the end of the game. Flicked on, Turbin picked that up. Thank you. And that'll do. And Norwich might get one more chance. No, they don't. They lose by 3-2 instead. Took us a while. Obviously, the goal before half-time mentioned it was very crucial. But we didn't then score till the 79th and the 82nd minute. Rasmus Højlund coming off the bench to supply 2 goals for Lucas Bergvall and Dominic Solanke. So here are the rest of the games that have happened already in the Premier League, as Everton drew with Manchester City in the early game. Fulham beat Arsenal by 2-1. Bournemouth beat West Ham. We beat Norwich. Liverpool beat Sunderland by 3-2 as well. So the Premier League table is a bit skewed at the moment, but we are up to 3rd place. We could be overtaken by Manchester United, Newcastle and Chelsea in the coming hours and days. That we end our weekend 3rd. So, what we are going to do, we are going to take on Monaco, we're going to take on Fenerbahce, we're going to take on Brentford, Chelsea, Manchester United and Bodo Glimt. And we will come back to take on West Ham. Back in the Premier League. Hopefully, we can offer them a swift return to the Championship. But we'll see how we get on next time around. Some big games coming down the track as well. But yeah, we've seen a lot of Chelsea and Man U over the last season or so. West Ham, obviously, we haven't seen for a little while. So we'll see them at the London Stadium or Taxpayers Stadium, whichever name you prefer. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.